Hello, Miss Montgomery. So, today what we're going to be talking about is Unit 4. Unit 4, however, is not as long as I anticipated. So, yeah. So, first to start off, we will be talking about 34B. No, 34A. Which is the reasons for establishing UGA in the westward movement of the capitals. First, we'll begin with the capitals. The capital order is Selma, Savannah, Augusta, Louisville, Midgeville, and Atlanta. Okay, I can't with this accent anymore. In Atlanta, the capitals moved in a westward direction because of the population, and it grew, and while it was growing, it moved westward. Never eat soggy waffles. Westward, yeah? Westward. That's why Georgia has that little funny shape. It's like a little tail. It's like, and it's like, again, if I can edit this, I definitely will. Note. But that's if like I have enough time, or I can ask you for an extended date. Whoa, why am I? Ow. Anyway, I think that's a paper cut. Now we're gonna talk about UGA. So UGA is the first university of Georgia. It was mainly established to like help give people education, because if they don't have education, how in the fluidity flop flops will they be able to vote? You know, they have to know about the government. Anyway, also they felt like education should not be for only the wealthy or for only the poor. So it's like, hey, meet me in the middle right now. Like, meet me all the way in the middle. And it looks like I had just ate some greasy chicken. So, Kermix, I'm gonna sue you for false advertisement. Anyway, Abraham Franklin, no. Ooh, that was a really bad mess up. I might cut that out, but if I don't feel like it, Miss Montgomery, know that I meant Baldwin. Abraham Baldwin was the founder. Named it Franklin College because he worked with him on the Constitution. He worked with Franklin on the Constitution. No wonder I said Franklin. I was wondering where I got Franklin from. And I know that I studied it, but then it was just like, but Franklin. Anyway, now we're going to talk about 34B, which is the land policies in Georgia and American Revolution. So there's three systems. There's the land lottery. There's the Yazoo Land Fraud Act, and then there's the headright system. So to start off, we're gonna start from the center, go down, and then all the way up. So we're gonna start with land lottery. Citizens could buy tickets to win acres of land. Males, or widows could buy tickets. Yeah. Winning is not guaranteed. That's what, like, you had to. Winning wasn't guaranteed. Oh, wait, this way. There we go. Winning was not guaranteed. So, like, before, you know, so you had a better possibility. It was possible for you to, you know, Miss Montgomery, puberty. Be lucky that you're not, dude, because you have to deal with the Anyway. Like, winning was not guaranteed. You can buy more tickets and maybe jump the fence, you know, and win some acres of land. But until then, winning was not guaranteed. I don't even know why I'm clapping. I just want you to know that winning was not guaranteed. Winning was not guaranteed at all. You know, I really don't want to watch these videos, but I feel like it would crack me up to watch them, you know? I just really don't want to watch the videos at all. because I feel like it would be pretty cringy. But you know what? I'm actually enjoying this. Now on to the head right system. Male veterans were given land. See, here we have veterans. It's not a dirty sock. It's clean, fresh out the dryer. Here we have land. I'm like the gifter, or whatever you want to call it. You have... Oh, dang it. I keep on dropping this paper, but we're not going to talk about that right now. You have been gifted land for your service. Due to the head rate system. Straight through the head. They absorb the land. They build it. Like a porta fort on Fortnite. They dropped it. Boom. It's built. This is the porta fort. They build it up. Miss Montgomery, you could show the kids like this video, but any other video, please, I prefer not to show because it talks about Fortnite, and I really like Fortnite. Fortnite's the best game in the whole wide world. Next on the docket. No, never mind. Don't show them this video just because the next on the docket part. Now we're gonna talk about 34C. Oh, we forgot. Yazoo. And I know this is a vlog, but in vlogs, they don't really, like, edit out stuff that was supposed to go wrong. That's more of a, like, vlog is basically like you record your life. Do I have... Okay. Vlog is basically like you record your life and, like, your errors and mistakes and what you do. So I'm not going to edit anything besides putting it together and, like, making little, like, emojis and stuff like that. But besides that, like, heck no. It's a vlog for a reason. Back off topic, now we're back on. Let's get to it. Yazoo land fraud. 4 companies. They bribed the members of the GGA, aka General Georgia Assembly. Wait, Georgia General Assembly. Yeah. Guess what? $500,000 just to buy for land. Just to buy for land. You could have just go buy land for $500,000. $500,000, not just $500,000. That's my angry face. Anyway, the federal government found out. They took the land back. Alabama and Mississippi is what eventually the land became into. Hey, Alabama. Hey, Mississippi. How's it going? Now we're on to the cotton gin and the railroads and the impact. Wink. What is it? So the cotton gin, we'll start this off because this is pretty simple. It's a machine. Again, if I edit it, this is where the machine will be. It's a machine that when you crank, and 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 crank, it separates the cotton from the seed, and the seeds are very pointy. So that's why it was difficult for slaves to pick cotton. So how this affected Georgia was it increased the slave rate of Georgia because as it began to get easier and just crank, already done. Because it's not as slow as I made it seem. But if you just crank, and it's already done, then you need a lot more cotton. Who's going to go pick the cotton? Not the cotton gin. Because the cotton gin wasn't made to pick cotton. It was made to separate the seed from the cotton. Which sort of kind of helped the slaves. Sort of kind of did it. You know, that's how the world goes. So they eventually crank. Need more slaves. More cotton gins. That's the sound of them plopping on the ground. That's the sound of separating. And that's when it just... That's the sound of the slaves multiplying. And slaves just grew. Like the slave rate. Pow, 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 pow. Slaves here, there, behind me, in front of me, on the sides of me. just surrounding slaves in Georgia, just because of one stupid invention. Thanks to Whitney. Again, referencing my last name. It's actually Eli Whitney. And yes, that was a wink, not a blink. Just stay with me. Now for railroads. Make sure I'm just reading this properly. Why do I have to? Never mind. See? Caught at that time. It's Montgomery. I know you're probably bored at this point, but I should be cracking you up right now. All these jokes, I should be cracking you up right now. Golden. Anyway, railroads are basically transportation that transported trains, and things like that, due to like the wood nailing the railroads and the metal down and the tick-tack. Again, if I can edit this, I'll put a railroad right here. Type of form, like tick-tack, type of form, you know? Yeah. Now, how this helped. Yet again, wait. Okay. And no, I'm not reading this word for word, Miss Montgomery. Obviously, you can see. But there's also an increase the slave rate. It helped farmers transport goods faster. Population increase yet again. People can move to previously, like, let's say Chattahoochee River right here, fall line, and no, this is not realistic yet again. Not factual, okay? You can't take what I think. You have to take my script. But yeah, this is like. Anyway, Coastal Plain, Blue Ridge, Railroad, faster. Distant locations, you contact them faster. Next, we're gonna get into William McIntosh. So we have the chief of the Creek Indians. He sells the Creek land to Georgia, and he gets $200,000 and splits it with the other chiefs. The people didn't like this decision because they felt like, hey, you didn't ask us because this is our land, you know? You're the chief. Yeah, I get that, but you're the chief. But still, like, you didn't ask us. I feel as if since he was a chief, he shouldn't have to ask you. You should just obey him off rip. Like, leave him alone. He's your chief, not you're his chief. You're his people, yes, but just because... Anyway, his people executed him. Unluckily, he made a smart decision. He made such a smart decision. Because little did they know, they could have went and bought some more land. They're so dumb. Like, so dumb. And he should have sold it for more. He's actually dumb too, but not as much as dumb as they are. Now, let's look at this. We're on 34E, the Cherokee removal. Not Keat, it's Key. I just like to make it sound like a key. Like, you know how they have, like baguette, but the T's are silent? I just reversed it. So it's like baguette, but there's no T there. So like Cherokee, but there's no. You should get it, Miss Montgomery. You're smart and comprehensible. Whoa. I'm proud of myself. Anyway, the chief of the Cherokee Indian, so basically, John Ross refuses to sign away the Cherokee land. And, I'm sorry about these I'm just having a lot of, like, nothing is going on right now, you know? I can't get it out. It's stuck right here again, Miss Montgomery. It's stuck right here. Let me look at this again. Okay. So basically, he and his tribe, John Ross and his tribe, don't feel like they should be kicked off, you know, when the Cherokee removal occurred. Yet, they wanted to, like, make a compromise. They wanted to talk it out. Hey, maybe we could be part of our land. You ain't got to kick us all the way off. You know, this, that. Didn't work. They didn't even talk at all. They didn't compromise at all. So you know what happened? You want to know? This is the French. This is a Cherokee. I know this was a veteran, but it's a Cherokee veteran. Get off your land. And it sounds so crazy, but get off your land. I know the watch in there is not expensive at all. Get off your land now. Bye. It's not expensive, but Ms. Montgomery, for this project, I'm taking a lot of risks, and you should, you should be proud. Yeah, you should be pretty darn proud. I'm taking all these risks for you. When I post this and you look at these, let me know if there's a way that you can fix, like, the face of a watch glass. Sort of kind of cracked. I know you probably don't want to see, but look. Wait, let me... See that right there? I feel like a real YouTuber now. Anyway. Was an inexpensive watch that died on this day. It's not gonna be anything, like, major. Now on to John Marshall. Okay, I'm sorry, I just heard a lot. So it's outside. John Marshall, he felt that the Indians shouldn't abide by the U.S. rules because he felt that they were their own nation. So he felt that they should abide by their rules, and they don't have to follow. They don't have to follow the U.S. rules because they're not a part. Well, they're not a part of the U.S. They disagreed with they disagreed. When I say they, I'm talking about the executive and legislative branch. See, it keeps getting stuck right here, and it's because it's Adam's apple coming in. You see, I can feel it. It's like right here, like it's coming in. And see, look at that. That is a harsh one. Look at it. Anyway, Andrew Jackson, he was a president. He did not want to move them from the land, but if you're the president, take charge. Take charge. This led to the people in Georgia. We're like, we want our land for ourselves, and we would need to kick off the Indians, whether it's right by the government or it's wrong by the police. You can arrest us if you want. We'll just still have our land. Now, the gold rush. Gold was found on Cherokee Indian, and when the gold was found, this led to them wanting the land. this was what really like set it off. Like this was, it was like the see, this is them. Sorry about the inconvenience. See, this is the match. Now I have to read my prescription. This is the match. This is the thing. See, this is the Gold Rush. This is the people. This is a match. This is the people. That's what it is. This is how we do it. No, 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 no. This is how we anyway, so basically, W versus G. I'm pretty sure you know this meme is Montgomery, but in case you don't, it's Worcester or something like that. Versus Georgia. It was a court case. It was a court case about the removal of the Indians. Of course, the Indians. So basically, this led to Prez J saying to the marshals, saying to the marshals that they can enforce the ruling because Jackson isn't going to. So like, yo, go enforce the ruling, because if Jackson ain't going to, then somebody gotta go do it. Somebody gotta go do it. I think that's it for this one. Yeah. So, then came the Trail of Tears. See? It's a trail of tears on my face. They moved the Cherokee Indians off their land, which led to the civilization or the civilians. Hey, let's go on the Cherokee land and let's go get all the gold. I love gold. Let's go get it. And that's exactly what they did. These people were savages back then. Like, if you really think about it, like, they were like mega savages. Like, give me that gold, boy. Give me that gold. Give me that gold, boy. Yeah. Finally, of Unit 4. It's been a long time. Finally, of Unit 4, the Cherokee Indians made an alphabet called the Sequoias Silveria. I don't know how to say it. This led to newspapers, documents, and etc. for the Cherokee people. Also, the Cherokee depressingly tried to be more like white men. Just be yourself, Cherokee. Then white men don't have to change you. Now, on Unit 5. 2 more units, then we're out of here. See you in the next vlog.